More Idiocy from Jeff Dougherty, aka Sun-Tzu by Anna von Reitz. These guys hiding fearfully behind their little pseudonyms and spewing garbage about me really are pathetic. It's not even the messenger that counts. It's the message that counts. I could be the devil himself, but if the information I give you is true, then it's true. And it is true. You can check it all out for yourselves and use your own logic circuits. People who hide behind pseudonyms like Sun-Tzu and Katman and Virgo Triad are not to be trusted. Think about it. Jeff Dougherty of Portland, Oregon, alias Sun-Tzu, is probably hiding under his bed right now, worried that the Federalists are going to break down his door and take him away. And he should be afraid, because he hasn't taken my advice and hasn't expatriated from federal citizenship. So he is still under their thumb, and doesn't have any evidence otherwise. Jeff Dougherty doesn't own his own name. He can't even prove that he's Jeff Dougherty and not somebody called Sam Smith. Despite this handicap, he is telling you who he thinks I am. Here is what I think and teach. Someone who won't bear responsibility for the words they say is not anyone to put faith in. I have told you that the American government created the federal government to provide certain enumerated services to the states and people of this country. That is self-evident from the existence of the constitutions and the content of the constitutions. The states agreed to delegate 19 powers to the federal government so that the federal government could exercise those powers and provide those services. Any school child can see that this is so, but these grown men want to argue about it? Now, obviously, if the states didn't have the powers to grant in the first place, no federal government could exist. And if the American government apart from the federal government does not exist, then there is nobody and nothing for the federal government to serve, is there? It's like saying there is pony poop without a pony. That's what they are trying to sell you. But the existence of the federal government is proof of the American government giving rise to it. Just like the poop is proof of the pony. Now that we've dispensed with that, I am not a federal citizen of any kind. I am an American state citizen, and as you all learned from the YouTube about state citizenship that Richard McDonald made 20+ years ago, the Federalists admit it too. I am not the only one teaching you about state citizenship and the structure of the actual American government. Go listen to Richard McDonald. Go listen to the John Birch Society. They have been telling you the truth for decades, but again, the propagandists have demonized and lied about all of those telling you the simple truth about your own history and government. Why? To make money off of you. To better tax and enslave you. To control you. To deny you your constitutional guarantees. To fleece you of your assets. To make you subject to the Queen and the Pope both. That's their agenda. My agenda is to wake you up and set you free, and since I have provided you with the tools and the logic, the rest is up to you. I work for the American government, not the federal government. I am a state judge, not a state-of-state judge. No mysteries and no lies, and I can assure you that if I were wrong about this or the least bit confused about my authority or my jurisdiction, the Federalists would be on my doorstep by morning, arresting me for impersonating a judge. So, here I am. 4 years in office and counting. 2 years to go on a 6-year term and counting the days, and training more lawyers to do the same. Jeff Dougherty and these other experts are looking for apples in the citrus bin, and they are so confused they can't tell the difference even when you point it out to them. Repeatedly. Or maybe they aren't confused. Maybe they are just more undeclared foreign agents. More professional liars. Either way, they are full of that pony poop I was talking about earlier. I am obviously not working for any commercial corporation or suggesting that you should either. I am in fact suggesting just the opposite, that you formally expatriate from any presumed obligation to serve the British Crown Corp, and while you are at it, resign from any duty owed to the Pope and his municipal United States government, aka the United States, Inc. Which I don't work for and never have worked for. You are all already deemed to be nothing but chattel owned by these two commercial corporations and to be a subjects of the Queen or b slaves of the Pope. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by reclaiming your good name and claiming your birthright political status. If you aren't an employee or dependent of the federal government, you have no reason to subject yourself to their foreign jurisdiction. Come home. Build up your own American government. Repopulate your State of the Union. Operate your public offices. Hold your elections. Enforce the public law. Enforce the Constitution. Be Americans. Help to finish the reconstruction of the actual federal states of states, and you will be helping everyone concerned. Grandma Anna is standing here on her flat little feet, taking full responsibility for every word. You have my name, my address, my email, and my telephone number. Please hit subscribe, like, share, embed, and get ready for many more Anna von Reitz article videos.